All right, here we go. Hi, how you guys doing? Welcome back. No major intro for this one. We're going to continue working on the shelving project and hopefully get that on the 3D printer today. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, here we go. So we left off, and I'm just checking my audio levels really quickly. It looks like we're doing pretty good. I might just tip that down just a smidge. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so last time we left off, my microphone is going bonkers. There we go. So last time we left off, we were continuing to model the shelving unit, but I decided to add in a sort of joint that had a trapezoidal shape to it, so that way when I put them together, they're less likely to pop apart. So I was adding in this trapezoidal shape here. I'm pretty sure there's a specific name for it. I just can't remember what it actually is. That's okay. Right now, I just need to make sure this is lined up the way I want. So let's go ahead, grab this, figure out how big or tall or how wide the user interface won't work. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Again, because I am looking at this from a different view, the controls don't work exactly the way you think. Okay, so this is 25 millimeters. So the center of this, which we can calculate from the back, so this is 1.5 up here. All right, let me see here. We're gonna math. So we want 25 divided by 2, so the halfway point is 12.5. And from this center point, if you can imagine a center point, to this point is minus 1.5. So therefore, this should be 10 units down if I have my math correct. Alright, let's see here. We're going to change this back to here. Nope, that's the wrong one because we're tilted and the thing changes. Nope, from here to here. And I want to do this one. No, that one. Or maybe it's not. I don't know anymore. There we go. Say 10. Just see, does that even look right? No, that doesn't look right. I ran into this problem last time. This is 25 millimeters. All right, I gotta write this out. I'm probably adding and doing something wrong again. It's very easy to get confused. 25 millimeters across. I've mathed it, so that's 12.5. If I have a thing that is 3 millimeters across, so from here to here should be 1.5. Guess it depends on where you count it. Oh, I'm sorry. I am mathing incorrectly. It should be... No, hold on. Minus 1.5. Should be 11. That's what happens when you math incorrectly. That looks more correct, but still not quite correct. Hold on, let's just see if it's equal this way with a construction line. Something is not... Oh, no, that is correct. It's 11 this way, 11 that way, 22, and then the 3 gives you... Huh, it just doesn't look like it's centered. Weird. I guess it's just because of the other stuff. Because if I put my mouse like right there, that does look about center. That's very weird. I guess it's just the way it looks. Alright, as long as it's correct. We did the math. My brain is foggy. It is Not working 100%. I am quite tired. I know it's a Friday in the afternoon, but days are stretching, guys. You know how it goes. My brain is not working right now, which seems to be the case whenever I decide to make these videos. Maybe I am just rather unlucky in that sense. There we go. Okay. We got that constrained. Now I gotta decide how high up we want to pad it. So let's go to here. Boop. Nope. Oh, it needs to be active. There we go. Ah, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? Shape is empty, but must be execute. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You could totally... Why? Come on. I don't know what... What is going on here? Cancel that. You can have multiple sketches. What is this? Hold on, let me see something here. Alright, it lets me pocket it, but it won't let me pad it. Uh-huh. I guess I can try and add this sketch to this one. Huh, I guess it's because it's counting that as the major body, which is weird. Alright, let me see here. Alright, we're going to have to adjust this a little bit. Can I put that in there? No? Well, let me. Well, boo. You suck, sketch. Ah! Alright. I guess we're going to have to include it in this one over here. Let me just make sure that I've got the right orientation. So let me just add a thing over here real quick. Is this the right spot? We can turn that off. Okay, that is the right spot. Alright, now I gotta do this whole nonsense again. Alright. Let's get to it. Luckily, because we already did the maths, we can just do this super fast, so that's fine. We'll just delete the other sketch. I guess, depending on the orientation and how everything is set up, it won't let you do... it won't let you do certain things, which is kind of weird. Very, very weird. That's okay. So this was 3 millimeters. We made this 6, if I remember right. And then let's actually just jump back to this guy. So from this point to that point was 1.5 millimeters. Alright, now we gotta do the... And then from here to here, we said it was 5. Alright, cool. And then from here to here... We said it was 10. And before I do the last one, we're going to delete the other sketch. It's so weird. It doesn't look like it's centered right here. What is going on with that? Oh, it's 12 now? What? Hold on, let me just make this parallel here. What is going on with this nonsense? I don't know what to make of that one. That's really weird. How long is this? 25. 11 gives me 22 plus 3 gives me 25. That makes sense. How did... I don't know what I did in the other one. Very weird. Alright, it's centered. I'm not going to question it. My brain is all kinds of foggy right now. Result path, and this is not supported at this time. Ah! Oh, okay. Alright, fine. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of that last constraint. Going to move this up. We're going to delete this. We're going to put in boop, 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 and boop. Going to make the whole thing straight. Constrain this and this. No, it moved the thing back. No, don't. I want you to jump to the first thing. Do I select this to this? Okay, there we go. This whole sketch got moved by accident. I did not want that to happen. Alright, so I'm actually going to line... Nope. I want this guy to move over. Actually, can I use... There we go. I'm just going to use this to line up these 2 points, and I'm actually going to delete the constraint. Because then I'm just going to snap them. Actually, I could just delete this. And then we can do this. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. No. The other way? Oy vey. Look. Why isn't this... Look, these two should line up. I told you that. There we go. Okay, now where's the degree of freedom here? What is going on? Delete constraint 36. Oh, I guess we don't need this part. 2 degrees of freedom. Whereabouts? Okay. We've done it. Oh, but something just occurs to me. Now it's going to be like that. It's going to be that whole thing. Oh, I hate it. Hatred! Because I only want... It just occurred to me I only wanted this to go part of the way up. Ah, alright. I think we're going to do a Boolean. Could I just keep it like that? I could just keep it like that. But I don't want the parts to shift down either, so... alright. Hold on. Back to it again, I guess, guys. This is what happens when your brain is tired and doesn't know what to do with itself. But we're learning. We're moving along here. I'm actually going to just delete these parts. We already know the measurements. So it's fine. We don't need this. We're just going to merge these points together. And we're going to say that this whole thing is 25 millimeters, assuming I can get the stupid interface to work. All right, all right. We'll just add the line back in. There we go. All right, you're back there. Oodalali. Now we're set. Let's try this again. We're going to keep that body. We're going to create a new body. Nope, I want you to be seen. We're going to draw on this, though. Sketch. Why is that here? Alright, we already know how this works. Boom and a boom. Alright, here we go. We got that. We're going to add in the things. 3 millimeters. 6 millimeters. Distance from here to here. I want to say that was 5. That sounds correct. Oh, why it all wiggly wobbly? Oh, right. I have to add a distance from here to here of 1.5. Huzzah. We're going to add in the reference line as soon as I can get this other nonsense out of the way. Oh, is this in the wrong spot? That's all right. We'll fix that in a second. Let me just see here. Yeah, I want it on this side just to make that easier. So we'll move that over. That's fine. And can I rotate this? Probably have to take some of this off. Yep. All right. Oh, the wonders of CAD. And this is going to be 5. There we go. We're going to add in this. Let's just make sure I'm in the right spot here. Tabletop. Yes, yes, we are in the right spot. We can confirm. All right, and then from here to here, it's going to be 11. Confirm that's correct on the other side with a good old construction line. Excellent. And then here we're going to make the... Nope. What am I doing here? We want this to be... Already has a horizontal constraint? Well, good for it. I want that point and this point to be... There we go. Okay, great. Now we'll turn this back on. We're going to pad this. We're going to reverse the direction. We're not going to go super crazy high here. So 8 millimeters is how thick this is already. I'm going to say, let's make this maybe 5. 5? Okay. Now, I should be able to make a Boolean out of these, which should allow me to combine the parts. Yes. Apply. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Fusion. Okay, great. I guess if I want to make this flush then with this piece, I'm going to have to make the parts 8 millimeters. I can live with that though. That's still pretty good. Okay. And by the way, if you hear a cat yelling at me, it's because he's on a diet and he wants more food, and I'm telling him no. He's a little too roly-poly. You gotta give him some exercise. So I love that cat, and I want him to live a nice long time. So if you hear a raw in the background, he wants more food, and I'm not giving it to him. All right, let's see here. What was I doing before my cat was starting to bug me a little bit? Let's see. Rename. So we're gonna call this. What do we call this? I don't know. What do we call this, guys? I'm gonna say. Corner. Attachment? Not sure what else to call it. Why is that telling me to move? I don't want it to move. That was weird. All right, so we've got that part. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, the most we would be able to print is 230 millimeters long, give or take. So let's go ahead and we might as well create a sketch from this face. Or do I want to do it from here? Can you create a sketch with two faces? That's a good question. I don't think you can, but we're going to give it a shot. Because basically, when I create the connecting part here, I want to make sure that it's offset a little bit this way for the tolerance. And also, it's taking this shape into account. Though I could easily recreate that, but I'd prefer not to if I can. So let's see. Yeah, I can't select both of these. Okay. So now we need to... excuse me. Now I need to figure out which one to do here. I got it. Got an itch. I suppose it makes more sense to draw it on this one so I know that it's flush. And then I can draw a sketch and I can change the heights depending on this other piece. So I think that's what we're going to do. I do wish we could take both constraints into account, but I either A, don't know how to do that, or the program doesn't allow it. Dependent copy, thank you. All right, here we go. What was I doing? Yeah, here we go. All right, so we want one of these. We know we're gonna make it. I mean, there's no reason I can't make it 10 millimeters. It's just to make sure the top is flush. So, what's the difference between 8 and 10 millimeters here? Obviously, it's 2 millimeters, but just visually, I want to see what that looks like. Not a huge difference. All right, let's try it. Let's go for 8, because it's less material. Oh, alright, so it's not going to be 8 millimeters long, but we'll start with that. And then I need to make sure this is lined up. So from here to here, 8 from 25 is 17 divided by 2. So it should be 8.5 on either side here. Stop it. I do have 2 points selected. No, that's the wrong constraint. Stop it. Alright, here we go. Actually, I wasn't too far off. 8.5. Yeah, that looks about right. And then we want this to be... Actually, we don't want it to be parallel. We want this to be slightly offset. 0.05 millimeters. Just so we allow for that tolerance. Oh, right, I forgot we hid the thing. There we go. See what that looks like from above. So I might want to... Nah, I mean, how thick is that? This is 6 and this is 8. That's only a millimeter on either side. That's going to be pretty thin. So I probably want to make... Let's come back to this. Oh, what? Because it's Boolean, I can't do anything with it anymore? Alright, apparently Booleans do not allow you to backtrack. Or unless I'm looking at it in the wrong direction. That doesn't help either. So let's change this to, say, 5. Hold on. So that's 3 millimeters. Let's try 5 here. What is this coming from, though? So I think this has to change to 0.5. Nope. So this is 3, it's 1.5, and then to the... From here to 1.5... No, it should still stay 1.5. It's just a matter of... come here. Table, you're in the way. Because if this was a perfect square, 3 and 2. Hold on, let me just change this to 1. Alright, there we go. Yeah, because then that's 1, 3 gives me 4, and then another 5 for another millimeter. So that's correct. Alright, cool. Let's go back to here. Is that all updated? It looks like it did. Let's come back to here. Alright, I like that a little bit better. So at least we get, what is it, 2 millimeters now? Still really thin. We'll see how well that works. Again, this is a cardboard shelf, so I don't know how... I don't think it needs to be super structurally sound. Could also increase this a little bit just to buff that out. Let's see what 10 looks like here. And then, of course, I have to lower this, so it's 25. Minus 10 gives me 15. Divided by 2. So this has to be 7.5. And then this is 10, this is 5. So that gives me 2.5 millimeters on either side. Still very thin, but that I'm a bit better with, at least. So that way it won't just snap when I put the pieces together. Alright, so now we got to pad this. And I think this is 8 millimeters tall. So they'll be rectangles, they won't be perfect squares. That's okay. Whoa. Oh, wrong direction. Alright, we can fix that. I can fix it, I swear. Reversed. Reversed. Alright, well now we need to create a hole. But you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to say okay. I'm going to create another sketch, but we're going to use this guy as a reference. So let's do this guy. Boopity schmoopity doopity doop. And we want to go here. Alright, this... Can I... Oh, I can still use that as a reference. That's good. So this is still going to line up here. Just I need to make sure that these edges are a little bit further away. So, let's turn off this. No, I need that. I need to turn off that. And we're going to turn off the corner attachment for a bit. Just for a bit. And let's get... No. Not what I wanted. What am I doing? Right. The thing. And let's come over to... I turned into... oh, what is that character's name? I turned into Roz from Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski, you didn't turn in your paperwork. Nick, you're doing all your measurements wrong. What's the matter with you? Oh, my brain, you work in really weird ways. I don't know why, I kind of just want to do Roz's voice. And now we're gonna take this constraint and we're gonna move it over here. Oh, Roz. I miss Roz. You need to watch that movie again. It's a good movie. You haven't seen it. I actually haven't seen Monsters University, Monsters University, which I heard was quite good. All right, so let's see. From distance from these 2 points along this would be 0.05 millimeters. This is on angle, though, so I don't know if that's going to work the same way. It looks like it's okay. Hold on, I got to take a measurement here. I'm curious. 81.139. So just to make sure that this is oh, hold on, let me go from here to here. I was afraid of that. So because this is on an angle, this is not actually 0.05 millimeters, because it's calculating the distance from here to here. If this was a straight line, that would be fine. But because this is on an angle, that is not the correct thickness. So we're actually going to delete these. Like, you can do that up here. That's just from here to here. That's fine, but then the problem is that starts to angle down. So we need to do from this point to that section. There we go. And just because I'm being slightly paranoid. See that? Now we gotta make sure that's correct. Oh, well, yeah, let's delete this. There we go. So that's one of the things you have to be careful with angles. So, again, if I was working and everything was 90 degrees, I could just do from point to point. But because this is angled downward, just because the measurement from here to here along, like, this direction is correct, because this is tilted, moved down, the angle is going to change. So this distance is going to be longer, and then this is going to shorten the distance between here. So, got to be very careful about that. So we're going from a point out to the edge instead. Oh, whoops. That's not right. No. No. Why is it doing that? Hold on a second. There we go. See, this comes off as straight because this comes from here to here to here. But we're not going straight up this way. So I have to make sure that this is correct. Then why isn't that lined up? I don't know why, but that is bugging me just a little bit. Oh, it's probably because the top one isn't in place yet. That's probably what it is. Yeah, the top one's not in place. That's why it's not lining up. Here to you. No, what did I type? 0.19 millimeters. What? There we go. Music. You go away. Star Fox, let's do this. Alrighty. No, we don't need GIMP right now. We're good. We're going to close that. We're going to turn you back on. Actually, I'm going to turn you off for a minute. I'm going to turn this one on. And we're going to make this a hole. Excellent. So the question is, how far do I want to go? Now, this is 8 millimeters up, if I remember right. So 5 millimeters is pretty good. That leaving a 3 millimeter. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll just leave that as is. Though actually, I have to figure out. Hold on. How tall did I make this? That's the important number. This is... Nope, that's that thing. You want to help me out here? Alright, so that should be the pad. That's 5 millimeters. Okay, yeah, we'll just make it 5 then. Back to you. So that should be... No. No. We need the pocket. So that's 5 millimeters. But again, we want to just add just a little bit of a smidgen to it. Alright, awesome. So now that fits, and there's just a little tiny weeny gap. Excellent. All right, we're moving along here. Now, I think we're going to cut this off a little bit early because I need to run to another meeting in a little bit. So I'm sorry, but we'll just make sure that this is set and figure out what we need to do for next week. So this is going to be the rename bar short question mark. And let's make it 230 millimeters and see where it goes. All right, let's see where that goes on our table shelf there. So it is going to be a little short. So I am going to have to connect the two via some sort of connection. All right. The other thing I might do is I might actually go here, long way. And maybe I'll leave a bar off here just so I can access materials on the bottom and maybe just do one on the top. I might actually do that. So I'll have to come up with a part that will be plunked down up here and still allow me to go up and down. All right, so we're still figuring it out. That's okay. But nevertheless, I am going to have to create two different parts here. I should probably duplicate these. Can I, like, create a folder? Or I guess that's where the part... Oh, no, not the splishy splash music. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. So I think what we're going to do is... Yeah, we're definitely going to have to cut this in half. But let's measure the distance I have to go here. So let's get... Can I make a copy and make a paste? Oh, it literally did a thing that I don't know what it did. Let's see, can I create a mirrored feature? No. Linear pattern feature? I need an There, active body. You happy? Alright, so I want the pocket, I suppose. Hold up, what did I just do? Cancel. Oh, it only allows me to create features. Okay. Well, let's save this in any event. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can just duplicate this off screen because I have a sneaky feeling I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. And we're going to see if we can cut this up, still have it connect in some manner, so that way we can have it extend out to the other section. And we'll also have to make sure that that can snap on top there. So I need some sort of connector in the middle, which we will figure out. And then, yeah, I'll go from there. So, thank you for joining me. Apologies for the brain being a little slow this morning or afternoon. Whatever it is, I'm losing track. Again, if you enjoy what you see, please consider subscribing, liking. If you want to take a class in either CAD, animation, or any of the other stuff you see on the channel, let us know. Our information is in the description below. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.